Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel, and today we're going to be doing an OverDrive comparison. I've got 11 OverDrive pedals that are common to a lot of worship pedal boards, and we're going to test them out side by side and just see kind of how they compare. It's not going to be a real in-depth comparison. I'm just going to do everything at 12 o'clock. Then I'm going to find a decent low gain that I like on each pedal, and then a decent high gain that I like for each pedal. And we'll see how they sound. Now, I don't have all of the great pedals out there. There's some noticeable missing pedals. You're not going to see a JHS Morning Glory, which is super popular, but I don't have one on my board today. Prism by Jackson Audio is becoming a really popular boost or overdrive. I don't have one of those. The Thunderbolt by JHS, a lot of people have that. I don't have one of those. And also the Delmar by Bondi Effects. I don't have one of those, but I do have the pedal that came after it. So let's check out what I'm playing through, and then we'll get to the actual sounds. So to start, I'm going to be playing through my Veritas Portlander with Bearcat pickups. That's going to go straight into my Polytune, which is just a classic good tuner. Works. Into my Ditto looper. That's just so that I can go through all of the pedals easily and consistently. We'll get to the pedal board in just a minute, but that'll go out of the pedal board. I'm going to be recording with this Shure SM57, which I've never mic'd before, but we're going to try it. And then playing my Fender Twin, which honestly I don't know any well-known worship guys who play a Fender Twin. But that's what I've got. So let's check out the pedals. Alright, first in the signal chain we've got the Tumnus by Wampler. This is Klon, copy of a Klon OverDrive, and not a lot of guys are playing this, but Mateus Asato is playing this. He's done some stuff with Elevation, toured with Tori Kelly. You might have heard him, he's pretty good. Next up we've got the Analog Man King of Tone. You might have heard about this pedal. It costs about, I think, $300 or so to have one made, but they go for around $600–700 Canadian because they are made one at a time by hand by Analog Man. And I'm on the list. I've been on the list since March of 2017, and I think they're about a year back now. So if you ordered a year ago, you should be getting yours, which means I should get my own Analog Man King of Tone hopefully next March. Some guys that play this, Sage Greer from Elevation Worship, and Daniel Carson, who plays for Chris Tomlin, has one of those guys. This is his little brother, the Analog Man Prince of Tone. I use it on my board usually as a clean boost. It's a great little pedal, and it's essentially it's half of a King of Tone, but we'll see side by side it actually is a little bit different. Not a lot of guys are playing this one. I have seen one on David Hislop's board from Bethel back in 2015. He had a picture of it, so he might have played one at one time. Next up we've got the JJ Rocket Archer, which is also, it's another Klon type pedal. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I had one for a while. Daniel Carson of Chris Tomlin plays one of these bad boys. Next up we've got the Mulholland Drive by Teletronics. And this became popular. Joel Houston and a lot of United guys and Hillsong guys are playing this. It's a really great one. Nigel Hendroff played one of these for a long time. Kevin Smith, who plays with Elevation, plays one of these. Jeff Phelps from Gateway plays one of these. It's a great pedal. Next up, every worship pedal guy knows about the Timmy. Years ago these were super hard to get. Now they're pretty easy to come by. But the Timmy is a pretty solid pedal. Zach Looper from Elevation Worship plays this pedal. Mark Campbell, who plays for King and Country, Jordan Holt, who plays for Kerry Job, all play this Timmy pedal. Next up we've got the Bondi Effects Breakers OverDrive. A lot of guys have the Delmar, which was the precursor to this one. They stopped making the Delmar and replaced it with the Breakers. Jordan Holt, who plays for Kerry Job, Jeffrey Kundi from Jesus Culture plays the Delmar. So we'll test out this the Breakers. Next up, also by Bondi, is the sick ass pedal which is obviously, by the look of it, it's a Klon type pedal. And guys like Mateus Asato, who has played for Elevation, Tori Kelly, Israel Houghton, and Toby Friesen, who plays for Jeremy Camp, plays a sick as. Next up, the Tube Screamer TS808 hand-wired pedal. One guy you might have heard of who plays this one is James Duke. He's played for Redmond, Macmillan, Elevation, Michael W. Smith, Passion. He's played for a lot of guys, and he's pretty well known in the Christian guitar world. He's got one of those bad boys. Next up is the Full Drive 3, and I don't know anyone who plays a Full Drive 3, but it's on here for two reasons. One reason is that the Full Drive 2 has been and is still on a lot of guys' pedal boards. Daniel Carson, who plays for Tomlin, Justin Muncie from Mosaic MSC, plays a Full Drive 2. The other reason is this is another part of my budget pedal board, so I'm going to do a video featuring this Full Drive 3 that I have added to my budget worship rig. So I'll look for that coming out soon. And then finally, the JHS Kilt. This is one that's usually on my board, and it's a great little pedal. Michael Pope from Bethel has played, I don't think it's on his rig right now, but he has played one of these. Kevin Smith from Elevation, and who else? David Hislop from Bethel also has one of these on his board. So that is the chain that we're going to go, and then this is all from the mic. It's going into this little dual capture into the Mac, and we'll see if we can get some decent sound. So let's get some music through it and compare these guys. Alright, here is a simple lead line with no effect, and then we'll go through all the loops. Alright, I have them all set to a pretty decent low gain setting, so let's try them out, see how they sound. Alright, I've set them all to a higher gain setting, and we'll go through them one more time. So as promised, there's a real quick overview of 11 transparent overdrives that are great for worship. There's a lot that we didn't get into, some of the dip switches, the boost on the JHS Kilt, and the full drive 3 we didn't look at. The King of Tone has 2 overdrives built into it, we didn't look into that either. But the purpose was just to get a real quick look at a bunch of different pedals. So why don't you comment below, tell me which ones you're using, what ones you love, what was your favorite of these 11 pedals on the different gains and the different settings. As always, if you would like it and comment and subscribe, it's all great. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.